Friday night's going to be okay. It's as we head into our Monday and Tuesday when we see another blip here on the radar that will be popping up. And again, we have yet another round. It's so cool that you can see the storms this far out into the Pacific.
And also interesting, right, that we're able to forecast that's over the Pacific, and yet we can track it all the way over the southeastern U.S. All right, so first of all, we got this disturbance that will be heading east, then another one digging in. This one means business as it digs into the southwest. And to the south of it, the jet stream gets very active, Steph.
Yeah, I don't know that this one's going to be as potent as the one that we have coming through Thursday, Friday into Saturday, but it certainly is going to bring some moisture and some storms.
All right, so let's track everything for you getting into Sunday and then into Monday of next week. So we got another cutoff low basically that sets up, and we see thunderstorms possible into Oklahoma, into Arkansas. This is Sunday night, and then we track everything east getting into next week.
Yeah, and then as we roll into our Monday, more showers, and they're going to spread from the Midwest all the way down to the Gulf Coast here. Little Rock, Sunday night. Yeah, there you go. We're going to see those storms, but look at our temperatures, you know, I mean, overnight into the 60s.
Yeah, this is late spring, not even early spring like temperatures. This comes, of course, after a very busy night last night for the southeast, Reynolds. Snow in the Spartanburg area in Greer, South Carolina. We'll get a break today. Temperatures start cooling down a little bit, though. Temperatures running below average in the southeast by tomorrow. Now, northeast, below average is what you have. We are going to feel a little more like January than we will feel like March, that's for sure. Temperatures tomorrow start warming up as winds calm down as well, though in the south we get some of that cooler air draining on in. The front actually sags all the way down into Florida, so you could get some thunderstorms in Miami. Thursday starts our parade of storms getting into the plains. So Thursday night after sunset, storms may fire, turning severe. Friday, we've got a busy day with storms in the day as well as into the afternoon and especially into the early evening. We'll see that hold together and keep going overnight Friday night, moving into the lower Mississippi Valley, and by Saturday could be a stormy day for you from Memphis right back down to Baton Rouge. Now, Chicago, farther north, it's going to be just plain old rain, not expecting much in the way of thunderstorms here, but rain nonetheless in your forecast as temperatures stay mild. We're above average here in the mid-50s, and then that gets into the northeast, and we'll see some rain and maybe even some sleet. It's possible up in parts of New England. We got a little cold air kind of stuck in the low levels. Next round of severe on Sunday, which we'll talk about next, Steph, as we saw these storms come on through. So first of all, you can actually see this happening. See this little thin line right there, that leading edge? That is the outflow boundary. That's the air, the cooler air that's rushing out of the thunderstorm before the storm itself gets here. And we saw that come through first in the Atlanta area. That knocked some trees down too. That brought winds of maybe over 40 miles per hour easily before the storm itself came through the Atlanta metro. So how does an outflow boundary work? Well, basically, as a thunderstorm builds, you got air flowing up into it here. Air rises, rain is formed, cloud form, rain's formed, but then you get that rain that's in the cloud, some of it evaporates, that creates some cooler air. There's cooler air aloft. All of it comes down out of the storm cloud, spreads out when it hits the ground, and really surges quite fast. Sometimes it creates new thunderstorms out ahead of it, which is always really fascinating to watch in the summertime, Reynolds.
Very cool.